Hi everybody. I'm going to talk to you today about how to create a really beautiful resume using a free tool that I like to use called Canva. If you've been reading my blog for any amount of time, you know that I love this tool. I use the free version of it, but you can certainly pay for different upgrades within the tool if you like to. I love to use Canva because you can create designs and graphics for different things without having a background in graphic design and without having all the software that comes with creating such things. I'm by no means a professional graphic designer, and I'm sure that that's clear, but I just want to make sure that you know that if you don't have the cash to be hiring somebody to design different things for you, Canva is a great tool. And today we're going to talk about how to create your resume in Canva. I see a lot of translator resumes, and they are just, 1 to 3 pages of just text. And these days, there's no reason not to have a nicer looking resume. And not to knock anybody, in the way that they've set up their resume, but I think that we can create something much more visually pleasing to clients and make it actually easier for them to find the information they're looking for on a resume. And visually, you can do that with a great design. So if you go to canva.com and create a free account, you can sign in and click where it says create a design. You'll see there are lots of different types of designs to create, so you can look at these later on and kind of get an idea of what you could create with it. But for now, let's scroll down to where it says documents and click on resume. You'll see immediately that there are lots of different templates to use for resumes. You can look at all of the professional resumes, the modern ones, simple resumes, and so forth. If you want to view any of them in a larger screen, like larger capacity, you could just click on the resume option there, and it'll show you what it would look like. You would just need to change out the information, the image, of course, if you're going to use an image, and you can take a look at the different types of resumes that are possible to create. Just know that these are templates. You are not tied to all these colors, for example. If you decide to look at some of the you are free to do that just by opening up a new template immediately within each. Sorry, my screen just went a little bit darker. I'm not sure why. Hopefully it didn't go dark on your end, but if it did, I apologize. You can just click on different templates to view how they would look. So for these purposes, what I've done is I have gone ahead and sort of chosen a template for my own resume here. I have not filled in any of the information yet, except for the top part and a couple of these little headings here and there. But I like this one because it's simple. It's easy to read visually. Somebody can quickly scan this and find out what my education is, what my experience is, my areas of specialization, document types, and so forth. Here's where I would put a little bit of information about me. You can make this larger to view and edit this as you wish. Just go down here where it says zoom and change the percentage to make it larger if you like. And also what you would do is change out any of the content in the resume, of course. If you want to use your photo, you can simply drag and drop it here where it says uploads. Just drag it right here and it will upload automatically. You don't have to go searching through your files. You can simply just drag it onto this section here where it says uploads. So from there, what I've done is I've chosen some colors. This was probably a different color before I started playing with it. I've chosen some brand colors. If you want to change out the colors on your resume, whether it's fonts or backgrounds or anything like that, you simply go up here to this little square that says color, and you can change the background of anything that you like. I sort of like this better with the white background, but I can easily change that background to black. I think that's kind of nice as well. So there's a lot that you can do here to make this, really pop and make it stand out to clients. If you have certain brand colors you want to include, you can put the color code here as well. I'm sorry, you would put it here. Or you can search for the different colors that you might like. We're going to keep this black just for the purposes of the tutorial. But you can change also the colors of fonts. Just highlight the font, go up here to the color, and change that as well. I can change that to black as well if I like. Yeah, kind of like how that looks. and so forth. So you would just simply change out the different backgrounds as you wish. You can see that I'm not creating anything here that's very complicated or too fancy, but it already looks better than a simple 1 to 2 page Word document saved as a PDF, right? So here I can change my education. I can change this also to put my experience first if I like. I'll just change that back to education for now. I've added this areas of specialization, document types, but I've already put my language pair and specialization up here at the top because I think that's important to know up front. Here I would switch all of this out for my background information. And then if I like the way this looks and I want to create a second page, you just click here on where it says copy page, and I can create an exact duplicate of the first page. Notice though that it will carry over everything that's currently on the page, so it's not going to create a blank page unless you, let me delete this for now, unless you go down here to where it says add a new page, then it would be blank. So what I did instead, the way that I got this page right here is I simply duplicated my first page by clicking on the copy page button. You can see that now I have page 1, page 1 here, page 2, and I just took all of this out. I just started clicking and deleting what I didn't want on my second page. You can see it's already cleaner, but I need to make this fit better. So I'll just move these boxes around until it fits on the page the way I want. The width that I want. These little purple or pink lines help to line things up really nicely. I love using those because, we all might have good eyes, but sometimes things don't line up exactly, and these help us to do that. Let's see. I want to get this one lined up with that one. There it is. And this last one too. And I can add as much information as I wish right here. Okay, so that's telling me that it's lined up. Now it's lined up. Okay. And so I'll just delete this third one since it's sort of a duplicate now. So you can see that I have what is the beginning of a very nice 2-page resume. I could keep it just to 1 page if I wanted to. Here I could also put, conference presentations and articles written. Let's say that. Okay. Here I can put memberships and certificates or things like that, or certifications, whatever you want to add here. And here you can put something like references. Let's say if you've already gone to your previous clients and said, hey, can I use you as a reference? You can put their contact information here. Something of that nature would be great. Okay, so now you can already see that this is looking very nice for a translator's resume. If I received this, I would, be very impressed with it to begin with. I already have see that, who I'm looking at here. I have a face to put with the name, if you will, just by including my photo here. But of course you don't have to do that. You can take that out if you like, or use a template that doesn't include an image, whatever you like. And then if I finish this filling it in and I'm happy with it, then I would just go here to the download button. It's the little downward pointing arrow, and choose the PDF print option, which is suggested. There's also the PDF standard. This is US standard size letter paper. I could download it, as an image, but I won't do that because I really want it as a file. And I'll use the suggested one that they give me here and just click download. So it's preparing the design. It's going to download right now. And something new that Canva has, which I just heard about, I haven't used it yet, is that you can get this professionally printed. So if I were going to a conference or something like that, I could do that. I could say, oh yeah, I want to print like 50 of these, and just do that through Canva, and they'll mail it to me. It says here there's free shipping, 100% happiness guarantee, and a 24/7 support. So that's kind of neat. I haven't tried it, but I know somebody who has and said she was very happy with it. All right, so I will open this file here, and this is exactly how the PDF would look if I were to send it to somebody as an attachment to an email, or put it on my website for download or something like that. So I think that's really cool that you have options these days to create a beautiful resume without having to hire a designer necessarily, or have the software that a designer would have. But just play with it. Look for different templates here. You can change them out. You can see what you like. This one's also quite nice. It's very clear, very easy to read. I can find everything on it very easily if I'm a client looking for information. And of course, look at it in a larger view as well so that you can kind of get a better idea. But remember that you can change out everything on these resumes as far as images, colors, fonts, and so forth. So hopefully that was helpful. And if there's any other tutorial that you'd like to see me do in Canva, I would be happy to do so. Thanks, everyone.